Oh, this is such bad acting. I love it so much.
Yeah, so we're rating this on bad acting.
I hope it's okay if I still like you better.
Or the acting anyway. Bad. Yeah. It is.
Bad is good. Good is bad.
Right. It's definitely like yeah.
Christmas is coming. How excited.
It's pretty fun. I'm excited to do this. I really am. I entertained myself.
That's what I'm saying.
While watching this.
That's what these films are for.
Fun of it.
Yeah.
And
I think that will be it for now.
So we're going to do the bad acting, the cheesiness. The cheesiness of it, the bad acting, and overall entertainment.
Yeah.
So those three things were our goals.
Hallmark films.
Hallmark films.
This is an untapped resource, untapped market that is just phenomenal.
For laughs.
Yeah. We talked about weird niches that people do.
Yes.
This is the start of ours.
Slugheads.
So,
Christmas in Pine Valley.
It was super cringe.
Oh, yes.
But yet it wasn't.
Yeah.
It really is. Any other type of movie that this kind of level of acting and the terrible set.
Yeah.
I mean, there were shots that had snow in it 10 seconds before that and then didn't have snow.
Yeah.
You know? Oh. It was so bad.
It's incredible.
But it was just fun.
The lighting is never consistent. It'll be bright in some places, and then 2 scenes later when they're in the same place, they're dark, and it just...
And then the snow is floating around like a snow globe up.
Yeah.
And then around.
No snow is getting on people at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. But yet it tells a really good story about...
It does.
It really does. Like, it's pretty good. However, I had to take this in 2 chunks.
2 chunks.
I had to watch half of it, and I'm like, I just got to
detox. Yeah. Detox from Christmas Hallmark.
Yeah.
I watch probably 10 to 15 Hallmark films every year.
Okay.
That's where my basis is.
Yeah.
And I assume you maybe watched 1 now that we're reviewing them.
Well, yeah. So what are we going to do, like 3 or 4, right?
I sure hope so. The more the merrier. That's what Christmas is all about.
Right. No, I'm game, man.
Yeah. You know what's crazy to me? What happens is you go from Halloween, which is horror thriller, let's freak people the F out, and then we go straight into Christmas, which is the exact opposite of like, no, this is joy, this is Christmas, let's make people happy, even though they probably don't even deserve to be happy.
Well, we need that coming off of Halloween and all that kind of stuff, man. That nasty slasher thriller stuff.
What is it?
I watched Saw for the first time too, actually.
You've never seen Saw?
I've never seen Saw.
It's a franchise.
Right.
Isn't there like 10
a lot of them? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So
I've never seen a Saw film, surprisingly.
But yeah, no. Anyway, so let's go with what's first. What do you want to do first?
Let's just go with the bad acting.
Bad acting. We doing like our normal 1 to 5?
I think 1 star, 10 star, 1 Christmas tree, 10 Christmas trees.
Let's go up to 5 Christmas trees.
5 Christmas trees.
And I'm gonna give it a 1.8 fiery Christmas tree.
That means the acting was good.
Burning down. It's burning down.
That means it's good acting.
It's charred.
I don't know.
1.
You thought this was good acting?
Charred. It's charred. It's terrible. It was terrible.
So, but the premise is bad acting.
Bad. It was terrible acting.
Right. So then you give it more Christmas trees.
Oh, you want to do it that way?
Yeah.
Like
bad is good.
Right.
Good is bad.
Okay. All right.
Let's flip the tables.
You were kidding.
No, I don't do that.
Well, this has got to be a 5.
You went from that's not the math.
You said good is bad.
Hey, but you said 1.3.
I said 1.8.
That's what I'm saying. So that's 4.2. This is my first math Christmas tree class. I count trees all the time. Backwards, forwards.
I'm about 99% positive that I'm going to start a Christmas tree farm, actually. Did you see my post?
No.
A couple weeks ago?
No.
Are. That's true.
I saw your post about people
asking.
I responded to it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did.
Never mind. I'm back on the good list.
Yeah, I've been looking at that for a bit, and so I think I'm going to actually do it.
Did it actually take 4 to 5 years?
Yeah.
See, it's truth.
At least fact-checked.
It's fact-checked. It's real.
What
a fun premise.
So it was kind of interesting that this came up. Like I'm like, oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I had to jump through a couple more hoops to make sure that it's all good with the counties and all the townships and stuff out here.
Yeah.
But I've got a lot of space, and I would like to utilize that space for a good positive thing, and I think that would be good.
Christmas trees, right?
So
I give it a 4-1 Christmas tree. I love the over-expressionalism that they do of when things happen and the faces react, and it's so over the top for the situation that's happening.
You know what the impression that I got with that kind of thing, it's like a little kid that like, no, I didn't do it.
I didn't do nothing, Mom.
It's like
did I take the cookies? No.
When you have crumbs all over you.
Those aren't my crumbs. Those are Buddy the Elf's.
Exactly. Yeah, so sorry, go ahead. But that's the impression that I got, right?
Yeah.
Like, it was so, like...
Yeah. When they introduced characters of, like, oh, this is who she's proposed to. And it's like, clearly they've never met before.
And by the way, Dave's is bigger than Josh's.
Yeah.
When they, had the whole measurement.
Yeah.
Whose is bigger.
Yeah. I mean, you could see that. See the pants he was wearing? That's a confident man. They did the whole axe splitting the wood. Yeah.
And Dave's literal axe between Josh's axe head was much bigger.
Yeah.
It was funny. I thought that was funny because I have literally the same kind of axe that Josh was using and the same kind of axe that Dave was using. Literally, I should have brought it up.
This movie, it could have been a biography.
Fact check.
Only the names and places have changed.
Right. It's so funny. So funny. Like, seriously, you're going to have like a wiener measuring contest when this is supposed to be her fiance. That's weird.
It is weird.
But anyway.
Cheesiness. Again, cheesiness is a good thing in this category. The less cheesy it is, the less.
Right. So this is definitely 4-0 trees for cheesiness.
Trees, yeah.
I had to take it in 2 parts, like I said earlier, just because I just can't take that. I just can't always take that much.
It's going to be a great 3 weeks for you.
Yeah, I know. I don't really mind it in a lot of senses.
Yeah.
But it was too much.
The things that just
too much good
miraculously
cheesiness.
happen to
pan
out.
It's
I don't have a ride. Would you be able to take me? They get a horse-drawn carriage.
And then he still, by the way,
yeah.
This is the kind of cheesiness and weird that I think that this is. He's like cuddling her when he thinks that she has a fiance that they then walk into making out with Lisa, her sister.
Yeah. Family dynamics, man.
That's cheesy.
That is cheesy. I would say overall, this one has better overall story than most Hallmark films I've watched.
I'm going to take your word for it.
We'll find out more because, again, I enjoyed this one more than I thought I was going to. It wasn't as cheesy. It was. But, at least there was, a congruent story for most of the...
Yeah. No, that's true.
Most of the time of... Yeah. I mean, again, you can predict it all of, it made sense of, she tells us as a family and why people perceive the dynamic of who she interacts with as a family.
Right. And essentially they viewed each other as family.
Yeah, which wasn't a lie, but it was a lie.
Right. So while they weren't blood family, they kind of were treated.
I gave it a 4-1. It was a good cheesy film. Loved the different dynamics. We talked about chopping wood. I always love just the weird jealousy that happens in these films for no reason.
Yeah.
And overall, at least a lot of times what happens in these films is there's actually a grade A jerk in these films. And because that's usually who the main actor is dating, is this jerk that has no right. They shouldn't be together for whatever reason.
Hates Christmas. Yeah, sure.
Businessman, give me the numbers, give me the money. But this one, all the people were nice, which is different for these type of films, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, we'll find out, I guess.
Sure will. Next one, we'll talk about angry businessman Frank.
Overall entertainment,
4-4. When it comes to Hallmark films, this is a slightly different grade. If we were watching movies in the theater, it would be probably a 3-7 for overall entertainment. But for me,
I'd say
and
maybe
Hallmark
2.5
films, it's a whole different.
I'll give you that. This was, yeah.
It's only going to get worse for you.
It's really, that's what I'm afraid of.
If I had a magic ball in front of me, like, next film will be in 3 parts, and you'll watch it, and it's only an hour and 20 minutes long.
Yeah, exactly. I would probably, if someone was watching it, I would probably not interrupt them, and I would watch it with them.
Yeah.
But other than that, I would never watch it again.
See, these films, this is when I start wrapping presents. I'll put on one of these films. I'll bake cookies. And normally I don't even like baking cookies, but I'll bake cookies simply for just the feel. I'm a feeling.
Yeah.
I love
No one.
That hurt my feelings that we just discussed.
I could tell you what Marcus Aurelius says, but you won't care anyway.
Are you going to give me a thumbs up?
Exactly. Choose not to feel harmed and you won't be, or something like that. I don't know. I'm really butchering it.
I am, therefore I is. I think.
You think?
I think.
What
do you think of Hallmark films?
This one, like I would say, overall entertainment for this type of a category is definitely a 4.0.
Oh.
It was. Like I said, if it was on and someone was watching it, if I walked into my sister's for Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever, and people are sitting around watching it, I'd probably hang out with.
Do you have Christmas films that you typically watch?
No, we don't. But I'm saying, like, if
I'm just curious because
right, no,
I know for me, like, you got Charlie Brown Christmas. That's
Right.
one I usually watch.
Sure.
And then Elf, and then Santa Claus.
I mean, Die Hard or whatever we'll watch as a family.
The greatest
and
Christmas
then,
film ever.
Go target practice. But anyway, tell us what you think. Did you see it? Do you care to see it?
Do you like Hallmark films? This is such a, again, this is different.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, people don't review Hallmarks
No.
because
And
you can watch one and you'd watch them all.
Why do we do this? Because we can.
We have your opinions and we have feelings.
Well, we just can.
That's right. It's a good world for the most. Nope.
It is in Pine Valley.
It is because it's Christmas. Like, subscribe, comment. We'd like to grow and not just our hardwood tree.
Anyway, folks, friends, Tyler has completely gone somewhere else. And you can email us at legitq@maddysmoviemix.com, and we will not spam you with a bunch of email. But it guarantees that we get your comments. Otherwise, sometimes we don't see the comments places. See you next time.